Hi guys, this is Ranger Rob and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. Here we like to talk about homesteading and prepping and self-reliance and taking care of animals and permaculture and just being a good American. So today I thought I'd start you off in my studio, and this is actually the evening, but we'll do the rest of this video the next morning, and show you kind of some of the things we do. Is this microphone in the way? Here in evening. So right now I'm on YouTube. I'm actually updating or uploading a video that we just finished, and then this is also where we create our videos. And so the particular video that I'm working on right now is called "It's a Pig's Life," and basically it's we use a software called what the heck is this? Video Studio. And I've used that for years. And the other thing I want to let you know is just because I'm in my office and working on stuff in the studio doesn't mean that I don't keep an eye on the homestead. So over on this side, you'll see I have a camera right here, about there. And right now I'm actually monitoring the pigs. And they've gone to bed. It's nighttime now. But yeah, it's kind of fun to watch sometimes because they get up in the middle of the night. They're kind of like us old people. They have to go potty. So they'll get up at midnight, all go out, and they all do it together. They all go out, go potty, and you all come back and snuggle back in together. And if you wonder where the terminology pig pile comes from, it definitely comes from pigs. They just put themselves in a big old pile in the back and a nice big whole bunch of hay we gave them, and they snuggle on in there. And it's funny, when they're in the daytime they're always pushing each other away and fighting for food and stuff, but when it comes to nighttime they know that pig pile is really important. But anyway, so this is kind of what goes on. Now we manage more than just one YouTube channel. We have several, but the main one I'm working on right now is the RangerRob Country Living channel. And we also do our podcast from here. This is where we keep the podcast microphone and everything like that, and we have a little mixer in the back. And yes, if you're wondering, there is dead people in my studio here. Some of you guys might recognize this guy, along with many others, as we also produce videos more for entertainment, called The Turds. Totally different subjects, totally not related to homesteading at all. And we do other channels too. We have a affirmation channel. We have another channel on paradigms and law of attraction. We also have videos, channel on gosh, I can't remember, our radio station, basically for Cutting Edge Radio Network. And some other stuff. Ranger Rob Cooking with Ranger Rob. So yeah, totally different channels. Some of them blend together, some of them don't. But anyway, I thought maybe you get a kick out of seeing our studio. My studio, I use this thing all the time, and it's always dusty, dirty. And I've got notes and things floating around here, products, samples, things like that. And all of our electronics for our internet are here, security. There's a lighting system in here for the green screen behind me. And yeah, so I got cameras laying everywhere. It's a camera up here too. That's our G40. So yeah, it's a very universal room. Disorganized. I just come in here, do my job, and go do my other stuff right after this. So yeah, just because homesteading and having a channel is more than just taking care of animals in the homestead and building things. It's also security, electronics, software, all that fun stuff. So anyway, if you ever have questions about what we do in our studio, if you're ever interested in being on our podcast, give us a holler. We'll bring you on as a guest. So yeah, pretty easy stuff. Don't be intimidated. If an old guy like me can do it, anybody can do it. So anyway, let's move on, guys. Hey guys, it's the next day and getting ready to go outside and feed the pigs. Thought I'd show you really quick. We're getting ready to get the next load of lettuce growing here. So right here is my starters. So probably starting tonight or today, I'm going to start moving them over to here, the propagator, so I have something to reload as soon as we start using the lettuce in the greenhouse on the floating rafts. So this will kind of keep me up on our process and how we use a propagator. And yeah, let's go feed piggies. Well, definitely a breezy day today, partly sunny, and hi piggies! Piggies are ready for food. Hi guys! Hello! Hi! Good morning! Alrighty, so just to brief you on names again, this one with the spots, this blonde, that's Mr. Cow. He's our feeder pig. The one that's black that has the spots is Maggie. The one that's mostly black is Zelda, and then the little ginger colored or red colored pig, our new boar, will be our hunk of burning love. His name is Sparky. And so right now, you guys ready for food? You guys hungry? Alright, let's get them some food. Well, I know it doesn't look like it, but it's definitely chilly out here. It's because of the wind. Darn wind just gets into your bones. Say burr. So we got a chicken tractor. I need to feed those chickens, and then check the feed and water on the other chicken pen, and then we'll do a greenhouse check. Well, we got the chickens all fed and check their waters. I thought I'd come into the greenhouse real quick, see how we're doing. And well, that tomato plant's shot this weekend. I got to pull it out. The sugar peas are coming along just fine. No flowers yet, but in due time. Got one beautiful, beautiful cauliflower right here. And then this one we harvested already. And I'm gonna check and see if I get any shoots. If I get enough shoots for another meal, great. If not, I'm gonna pull this plant too. And that poor tomato plant it's had it. The new lettuce is looking good, and might be able to start harvesting some of that in about, and it's going to be a few more days, but it's getting there. Come along really good. So yeah, all's well. Well, the greenhouse is coming along just fine for this time of year. Another thing we got to get done this weekend, hopefully, is add another section to our compost, because it's overloaded, and we'll We'll probably put a third section right there. And I think I got enough pallets to do it. And then the other thing is kind of exciting is I've been dialoguing with someone on the Crooked River Ranch named Dale Wiley. And we finally got on the phone together. Had a lot of things in common. And so next Wednesday, when we do our podcast, he's going to be a guest on the RangerRob Country Living podcast. And if it works out, I'll have him on a regular basis. And that'll be lots of fun. Always nice to meet people who are like-minded. And actually, he's actually a little older than me. And he kind of is the same way as I am. Is there's no age limit for what we do here. And supposedly us older folks have a little tips of wisdom here once in a while. And he's into being self-reliant and concerned about the world and the laws and regulations that affect homesteading. And so yeah, I think we'll make a good team, so I'm looking forward to that. So pay attention to the next RangerRob Country Living podcast on Wednesdays. And we do have some other podcasts too and shows, so I'm going to put more of those links down in our descriptions so you can see some of the variation. We actually have a radio show that plays classic called RangerRob Rednecks Rule the World, which gets syndicated on radio stations, and some other kinds of podcasts that we do. And I'm talking podcasts, audio, and all of them you can get. I really love what you can do in Alexa now. For example, you can say, Alexa, play RangerRob Rednecks Rule the World podcast, and it will. Or you can say, Alexa, play RangerRob Country Living podcast, and it will. And that's because we're on iHeartRadio and Spotify, and also on Alexa they have a podcast section too. But you just got to use the magic word podcast at the end, and yeah, it works really well. And the piggies are eating well, and I know you guys see the little one kind of jumping around, but believe me, the little one gets his belly full every day, and we watch him closely. And in a couple of months, he'll be a beefy guy. You can tell the blonde one with the spots is a male. He's a feeder. He's been castrated. He's a little bit bigger, and they're all the same age except the new one. He's already bigger than the rest of them. He's going to be a big pig when we get him taken care of. So yeah, and he's sad thing is he's the most friendliest. And the German Shepherd, somehow a bag got over in our other part of the property, and the German Shepherd's barking at it like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" So anyway, kind of silly. Well, guys, I've got a little bit of computer work to do, and we got a couple things coming in. I got a new Premier fencing coming in for the chicken tractor, so we can start free ranging our chickens and training them. And then I also have a bag of minerals I've been waiting for, and I haven't seen that yet either. So yeah, the world's just not moving fast enough for me right now, but that's okay. When you live out here, you got to be patient. Very patient. Well, guys, you got to kind of see what it's like for us to run our homestead channel behind the scenes. It's daytime, so now you can see our you can see the pigs doing their thing. Yeah, we keep an eye on them all day long, even if they're in the house. And what'll happen is I have a GoPro 9, which is kind of like this guy. This is the GoPro 3. I'll be dumping the files from this today's show onto my computer right here, and then I bring them into my software that I showed you earlier in the show, draft it up, and put it together, put the intros and the ends on it and stuff like that. And by the way, I'll tell you a secret. If you notice on all of our videos, we always have the RangerRob logo in the top corner or the bottom corner. And the reason being is throughout the years, especially saw it a lot in our art when we were doing RVing, we used to get a lot of our videos stolen or used on other platforms without our permission. And we don't mind sharing our stuff, but we just want to know about it. And so when you put your logo on the screen, it tends to keep them from taking your content. So it's been kind of a habit we've learned throughout the years when we make our shows, is to keep a logo or something unique that they can't take off. People still steal it and it'll put something over the top of it, but I haven't had any trouble since we've been doing that. So yeah, and a little trick of the trade, you might say. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here so you can kind of see what it's like for us, the work behind the scenes. And if you're always wondering what's on this other screen here, I like to monitor the earthquakes and the power outages. So kind of tells me what's going on in the United States. And once again, there's the piggies. And they're doing great. It's like a square dance watching them go through the 3 bowls that we feed them, but all of them get their bellies full, so that's the important thing. So guys, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. I do have a podcast to do today, and that'll be for a different channel. And yeah, so I got a busy day today, and hopefully some of my supplies come in today. So guys, have a great day, and please share our videos. We appreciate it. Leave comments below. It's all good. So guys, have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.